Owens and Jericho. The most underrated match in my opinion.
That was back in 2015 on a network special live from Madison Square Garden. And now here we go, Jericho and Owens hammering away at one another. And Kevin Owens, who admitted he used Chris Jericho. Double leg takedown, Jericho going for the walls.
That was fast.
Kevin Owens near the center of the ring. Owens trying to drag himself to the rope and will force the break. But mentally, that's got to be in KO's head for him.
Kevin Owens doing the smart. Well, I was going to say, Jericho taking a breather outside, but Jericho not allowing KO any recovery time.
It's the experience of Chris Jericho, 26 years. He's been through the trenches, been through the battles.
And Jericho,
look, Jericho's entrance.
Takes out Kevin Owens right here in front of our announce table. Chris Jericho, the veteran, has battled everyone. It seems like the WWE history is
pretty obvious how this is going to go. I just want Jericho to never get
during their friendship, he became a little complacent, a little happy just to be Owens' friend, but we're seeing a much different Chris Jericho here tonight.
I'm going to speak to Kevin Owens earlier today. He told me the last time WrestleMania was in this Citrus Bowl, Kevin Owens was in section 208 watching Chris Jericho.
And Jericho off the top rope takes Kevin Owens down.
You don't have to like what Kevin Owens has been saying, but you have to respect it. Kevin Owens has lived up to every promise he's made since arriving in WWE.
This match is a lot.
Came with the assistance of Chris Jericho. You also got to admit that.
Oh, I absolutely do. Kevin Owens fooled not only Chris Jericho,
not nearly as good as the first match.
Stopping Jericho in his tracks, and it allows Owens to regroup.
Kevin Owens was able to fool not only Chris Jericho, but the entire WWE universe into believing their friendship was real. I was heartbroken when they split up, but now I understand everything Kevin Owens has done. Look at this, raining down right hands.
The emotion pouring out of the pores of Kevin Owens tonight. Let's keep in mind one of the reasons that Goldberg is the Universal Champion defending against Brock Lesnar later on tonight. Look out, Chris Jericho!
Oh, cannonball!
As Owens delivers the cannonball.
That came out of nowhere for me.
Through this whole conflict, you've really seen a new level of the cutthroat, cold-blooded attitude that Kevin Owens has.
Yeah, the old school Kevin Owens.
Cannonball on the apron, and you see the back of Jericho's head right into the ring post as he drops to the floor. Kevin Owens pulling out all the stops as he looks to destroy Jericho here tonight.
Owens weathered the early
A lot of people are thinking it's melodrama to be involved in this match.
Dismantle Chris Jericho.
I don't know.
Jericho back into the ring, Owens into the cover, gonna hook the leg for the United States Championship, and Jericho kicks out at 2. Oh. Kevin Owens has never been United States
Depends on
champion.
how long this match goes, I
The
guess.
Universal title, a 2-time Intercontinental champ.
Brutal kicks to the spine from Owens.
Where are your friends now?
Boy, this is classic Owens, just jaw-jacking with his opponent, trash-talking.
Kevin Owens beats his opponents mentally throughout the match as bad as physically.
Now the chin lock
I'm
on
gonna
Jericho.
see if I can turn it down the volume.
Frame now on the back of Jericho's neck.
This allows Kevin Owens not only to wear down Chris Jericho, but to contemplate his next maneuver.
Jericho looking to make it back to his feet somehow. Get out of this.
Here we go. That's all I wanted to do.
Oh, it's a kick to the chest. And there's a running senton by KO. Cover again to try to win the United States title, and Jericho kicks out at 2. Guys, Owens just wearing down Jericho.
And enjoying every moment of it.
Using his much larger frame
He seems to be going a lot
to pick
slower pace
Jericho apart.
than before.
Bloodthirsty expression on the face of Kevin Owens.
I mean, Kevin Owens.
You gotta stay down, buddy.
This pace seems to favor Owens here.
I would agree with you, but
Maybe
Kevin Owens
that's
is
just
incredibly
an old
capable of
style and I
picking up
never
the pace.
noticed it before,
Should
but
be necessary.
This is humiliating Jericho. And Christo got him with a drop kick.
That's what happens sometimes if you're Kevin Owens. You get a little too cocky for your own good, and it costs you.
Jericho, incredibly resilient, will make you pay. Let's take another look at this. Right on the money. Picture perfect drop kick by Jericho.
And now Jericho dumps Owens outside the ring.
It's a veteran maneuver by Jericho. Chris can catch his breath.
I know this is for the
Replay the
US
game.
Championship, but I
Jericho's concerned about
completely
catching his
forget
breath.
about it.
He's going to take
Well,
the
he
fight
better
right
be.
to Kevin.
That doesn't matter.
Kevin drives and kicks
Oh,
from the apron. And now looking for that pop-up powerbomb
It didn't need the title.
apron, but Jericho able to counter with a back body drop. And we've seen the damage, Corey, that powerbomb on the apron has done to opponents like Sami Zayn and John Cena in the past.
Kevin Owens, an incredibly dangerous competitor. Look out. Oh.
Jericho himself is
Another shoulder.
as he drives through Kevin Owens.
Jericho once again headed to the top
There's a
rope.
bit of a wind going on
Right up
there.
to the top rope. There's the elbow. Owens down, looking to retain the
That's what you
championship.
get when
Jericho
you're
and
outside
Owens at
stadium,
2.
I guess.
As confident as we saw Kevin Owens earlier, now you see the pendulum of momentum in the corner of Jericho.
Sharp chops right to the sternum of Owens. It'll
So
knock the wind
biting
right out of
there,
your
ain't
body.
Or, that's City. It's not in here.
Reversal. Jericho into the corner, pumping over Kevin Owens.
Uh-oh. Jericho's thinking code breaker. Owens had it scouted.
Able to counter.
Up.
Oh,
Oh, down.
hey, Jericho cover. Hook of the leg to win the United States Championship and a kick out at 2.
Package style sit-out slam of Kevin Owens. Incredibly effective in the past.
What Kevin do to
Guys,
his
Kevin
foot?
Owens looked like he was opened up just a bit above his left eye. Will that come into play here tonight in this match?
We knew this was going to be a physical matchup. Two men with deep-rooted emotions, deep-rooted disdain for each other.
Is he gonna fly?
Owens thinking about taking flight.
Yeah, but again, another veteran move by Chris Jericho. What's going to do here?
Jericho firing off right hands to the ear of Kevin Owens.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised he didn't. Everybody didn't shake
KO is
hands.
down and out. Can Jericho capitalize? Crawls to the cover.
Oh.
Hooks the leg on KO. And again,
Yes, I know my
Owens able to get his
videos
shoulder
up
up.
on
You
YouTube.
see Jericho favoring his neck from that maneuver. How much did it take out of Jericho?
You don't have to tell me.
Take another look all the way from the top rope. Frankensteiner by Jericho. Wasn't quite enough to keep KO
Is that really
down.
Frankenstein? I don't know.
Now again, both superstars exchanging
Oh,
blows.
trust Corey to write
Another
down that
reversal.
one.
Jericho with
What do I
the
know?
ring. Owens telegraphed. Jericho able to take control. And there's the
Hold on.
dog by Chris.
We've seen this so many times over the last 26 years with Chris Jericho.
Went to the line,
nice.
Salt landed on his feet. Owens caught him with a kick to the face for the United States title. Jericho at 2.5.
And all these counters and reversals goes to how much time these two spent with each other. 8 months with that friendship
Hold
where
on,
they
gotta
were
lock my door.
virtually inseparable.
I mean, you have to wonder if Owens was ever his friend or if this is just a plot.
Okay, if you ask Owens, he'll say they were never friends, but they were never friends when it became inconvenient for Kevin Owens.
Yeah, he wanted Jericho to be his friend when Jericho kept protecting the Universal Championship. That was all well and good.
Keep your friends close. Keep your enemies close, gentlemen.
Frog splash. Jericho got his knees up to counter right to the ribs of Kevin Owens. And now Jericho again goes for the Lions. On the
Signal
top.
a little
Kevin Owens
wonky.
counters. Owens cover. Nope. Kevin Owens going to look to inflict
Oh, that's
more
what
punishment. Thought he was going to go for the cover there, but instead he's going to climb to the top rope. Going to try once again to deliver the...
Swanton bomb.
Swanton bomb blocked by Jericho.
Very nice.
2 knees to the
Wouldn't expect
spine
that
of
from
Kevin
Kevin
Owens.
Owens.
Owens went for the frog splash and the swanton, both countered by Jericho. Owens was able to counter the lion salt. Watch this, swanton. Oh, and connect.
Right to Jericho's knees. I understand KO took the worst of the impact, but that still had to take a little bit out of Jericho as well.
Think about the frustration for Jericho and Owens, continually thinking you have your opponent beat, and he continually counters you.
So whether these two were ever really friends or not doesn't matter. They've spent enough time around one another to know counters, to the counters, to each and everything they do.
Again, trying to roll Owens on his belly. Owens this time. Able to counter again. Kevin Owens catching Chris Jericho midair. Oh, no, no, no! Can he win the title on this? Jericho stays in it.
Wait, let me see a replay of that.
Spectacular by Kevin Owens.
Replay.
Owens thought he had a 3 count, but Jericho was able to get his shoulder up.
For some reason,
Realizes you can't spend a whole
it
lot of
happened
time
so
in
fast, I
disbelief.
almost didn't see it.
Oh, here we
Power
go.
bomb.
Pop-up power
Counter.
Jericho
No.
lands on his feet. He went over the top, caught him with a back elbow.
Nice
The
up.
Lion Salt finally connects.
Third time's a charm.
Jericho covers, hooks the leg to retain the United States title, and Owens gets the shoulder up again.
See the wear and tear and fatigue setting in for both superstars. That slight hesitation
Not
by
bad,
Jericho
Rich.
after connecting with the
Match,
Lion Salt
Rich.
may have cost him the match.
It's finding a home with the audience.
Kick right to the ribs yet again. Jericho's beginning to focus on the midsection of Owens. Jericho into the corner. Caught him with an uppercut. That stunned Owens a bit.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a power bomb for sure.
Are you kidding me? Oh my God! Oh wow! Walls of Jericho and Chris Jericho, his own move. Owens has got the walls locked in, and can you imagine the embarrassment if Jericho taps out?
Come on.
Kevin Owens wants out.
I kind of want Jericho to win because I don't want him to
Would it
leave.
be if Kevin Owens destroyed his former non-best friend with Jericho's own maneuver? I love it.
Jericho screaming in agony, and he's in the middle of the ring, guys, with nowhere to go. And Kevin Owens has his full 280-pound frame right on the small of the back. Oh, Chris
Fork
Jericho.
on the spine of Jericho.
And Jericho looks like he may tap. And if he does, he loses the United States Championship.
Come on. Get out.
Jericho.
Thank you.
Chris Jericho.
Jericho desperately trying to fight out, but look out.
Oh no, Jericho caught himself.
Nice.
Into the second opening, right into a kick to the chest. Driving Jericho. back
Cannonball.
to The corner.
Yeah, right in the target area for Kevin Owens.
And Kevin Owens went for the cannonball and connect. Oh no! Jericho!
Reversal.
The
Nice.
counter with cannonball! Driving Owens back
Or
to the
counter.
middle of the
Not
ring.
reverse.
Jericho just needs to step through with that right leg.
And again, look at
See, I told you. Underrated
It's
match.
a dire situation for Kevin Owens.
This time a play to Owens. Owens has got a ways to go before he makes it to the bottom rope. Owens may tap out. Jericho looks to retain.
Oh, come on. I like Kevin Owens, but I kind of want you to lose this match.
And he finally makes it to the bottom rope. That will force a break.
A lot of damage was inflicted in those few moments in the walls of Jericho. I don't care who you are, your back's not meant to bend that way.
Owens hanging onto that bottom rope for dear life. No, it's wise. Smart move by Owens. Keep Jericho away from him as long as he's in the ropes. Oh,
Power bomb.
Owens for the United States Championship.
Come on, kick out. Thank you.
Just like that, Kevin Owens nearly putting away Chris Jericho in the center of the ring.
The look on Owens' face says it all. It also matches over 70,000 people here in the Citrus Bowl. Complete shock that Jericho was able to kick out of a pop-up powerbomb.
Look at Owens' face. Owens in disbelief.
Disbelief yet resolve.
Yeah, he thought that was his opportunity, his moment. Now the anger just exploding from Kevin Owens. Corey, if you're Owens, what do you need to do to regroup?
Stay the course. Don't give Jericho any time to recover.
You were never my best friend. You're a piece of trash.
This is gonna cost me, isn't it?
I guess that sums it up. Owens maybe
Going for the home run.
over the pop-up power.
There we go.
Codebreaker. Wow. What a codebreaker by Jericho. This could be it. Jericho crawls to the cover. He hooks the leg on Kevin Owens. 2 count and Kevin Owens gets one finger in the bottom row to force the break.
Spectacular ring awareness by Owens. Desperate as it may have been, it was enough to stop the referee's count.
Watch this counter by Jericho. Codebreaker. Owens is close enough for the ropes here. Jericho goes into the cover. And guys, we said one finger. It's really one knuckle that kept Kevin Owens in this match. Watch this.
I'll give Kevin Owens his just due, having that ring awareness, like you said, Corey, to preserve himself in this match.
I don't want Jericho to go, but I know
I'm not
he's
quite
going
sure
and it
Owens knows
sucks.
where he is. He just
He'll roll enough to roll out of the ring.
Yeah, that was just on instinct. Oh, Kevin Owens, though, catching Jericho up in the ropes. There's a kick right to the knee. And now
To
Kevin
the knee,
Owens.
that looked like it was more to the groin.
Not this. Oh, powerbomb. Spine first to the apron.
Does that answer your question, Cole? Kevin Owens knew exactly where he was, exactly what he was doing.
And he rolls into the cover. And Owens hooks the leg. And Kevin Owens wins his first United States Championship.
I was expecting at least one more moment. That seemed a little anticlimactic.
Well, the law of retaliation was completed. Kevin Owens
But
winning
still,
Chris Jericho.
a very good match.
It started
So
with
far,
the
it hasn't disappointed.
Owens tried earlier, this time connected with that apron powerbomb.
And once again, Kevin Owens did exactly what he said he was going to do. Took Jericho's title and brought about the demise of Y2J.
See you when you come back, Jericho.